Are you a
Oh, I
pourer?
thought you're gonna
What,
cheers
shall
me.
we?
Yeah.
No, I think
That's what they're here for, right?
that's what they're here for. Hello and welcome back to the third and final episode of Grey Goose Presents High Street. I am your host, Sarah Hong Benjamin, and if you've been watching along, you'll know that this show makes me very happy because I get to chat with some of Singapore's favorite food experts like Evelyn Chen and Rosalind Lee. Today, though, I'm a little bit sad because it is our series finale, but we are going to go out with a bang with today's guest. He went from engineer to MasterChef contestant to culinary content creator. Let's welcome Leonard Yong. Hello, Leonard!
So good to see you.
So good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Have a
Thanks for
seat.
having me.
You know, I just described your trajectory from engineer to MasterChef to content creator. It's pretty unexpected, right?
Yeah, I think it's unconventional to say the least, but I think I've always been guided by what makes me happy, as I think most people should.
Well, we want to honor that. So today we're going to give you some unexpected pairings. See what I did there?
Ooh.
So we're going to have some nice drinks, nice food, good chat. You ready?
I am ready. I don't know what we're going to be having, but I came prepared because I came super hungry because Sarah told me that we're going to have some food.
Okay, great. I'm going to feed you. And on that note, let's bring out round one. Okay, here we go. This is our first pairing. We have a beautiful cocktail made by our in-house bartender, Leon. Shout out to Leon.
Thank you, Leon.
So, look at this. It's got ginger. It looks refreshing.
Yeah, I love the garnishes of the mint
Yeah.
and I think like crystallized ginger.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Crystallized ginger. Good hint. I think we should just taste it
Yes,
to find out what
let's
it
do
is.
that.
Cheers. It's so good.
Ooh, that is good.
Really, really nice and gingery.
That is exactly the kind of cocktail I love, like light and citrusy. Like I can't take anything that's too heavy, but this is like 100% me.
This is beautiful. It's like got the warmth, the hit of ginger, but then that acidic lime juice, and of course Grey Goose vodka. You know, I mean, like a French mule is a totally classic cocktail. You've tasted it. What would you guess is a good pairing for it?
Okay, so from this little hole, I can smell that the food.
It smells quite Asian to me.
Yeah.
And maybe because we talked about the ginger, I don't know, I feel like chicken rice has that ginger garlic paste in it. So maybe it's chicken rice.
Okay, that's a pairing I would definitely get on board with. But shall we just find out?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. Oh! Okay, I did not see that coming.
Okay.
And now that I see it, I can imagine how this pairing is gonna work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the citrus in the French meal works so well with like seafood in general, and of course, Ola is oysters, right?
Yeah, I think it works really well because, you know, in Chinese cooking, when you cook fish, seafood, you always add ginger to get rid of the kind of like that seafoody smell.
Yeah.
So I can really see this pairing work.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had cocktails and like hawker food as a combination.
Same. I mean, that's what I've been doing on this show, and it's actually really opened my eyes to how well they go together.
Oh, so this is the theme for today. It's going to be hawker food and cocktails.
Did I give it away?
Oh yes,
But yeah,
I think you did. I think you did.
Oh my god, that's yummy.
Try it with a cocktail.
It totally works.
It's a winner.
It's a winner.
There's no other way to have Ola now.
Yes, I was just gonna say, I think now anytime I order this at Hawker Center, I'm gonna be wanting a French meal as well.
We need a hawker center that does cocktails. Like a hawker store that does cocktails. Like just fires like French meals
Yeah.
and then Ola all the time pairing.
That would be so cool. Okay, well, we have another unexpected thing. It's been hiding in plain sight. Right under my drink, my little coaster. This is a little conversation prompt coaster. And I've got a question for you here. What has been the best part for you in shifting careers?
So I think the reason why I left engineering was because I never really enjoyed it. So I did it for almost like 4.5 years, 5 years, and I would wake up dreading going to work. And that's a terrible feeling.
Yeah.
And when I transitioned into food, like even when I was working for almost no pay in a restaurant, and I knew that I would wake up to like really tough days, I still woke up like really motivated. And that was something I never really had. So just that feeling of like enjoying what you do was something that is priceless.
I couldn't agree more. Cheers to us for taking that leap.
Yeah, cheers to freedom, right?
Cheers to freedom. I love that. And just like that, let's move on to round two.
More food.
More food, more drinks.
Wow, more cocktails
More
and food.
cocktail, another beautiful drink. You can't really tell what it is from looking at it, right?
I mean, there's a lot of flowers, so I'm assuming it's something flower related.
Okay, I mean, pretty good guess. I would expect at least that from a former engineer. Let's give it a stir.
There's like some bits at the bottom as well. I wonder what that is.
Yeah, I think we should just go ahead and try it.
Cheers! Ooh, this is fruity, yeah.
Fruity, floral, kind of delicate.
So you're gonna tell
delicious.
me what this is?
It's called the Jasmine Highball, and Aladdin was one of my favorite movies. I mean, I'm even dressed in the color that's like exactly like the genie. So
You're gonna
yeah.
grant me 3 wishes?
Yeah. Oh, actually, I can. Well, I can't grant them, but if
It's
if
like, you
I
got me
was
excited for a second.
if I was the genie, and I could grant you 3 wishes, what would they be?
Wow, 3 wishes, any wishes at all.
Anything, anything. I have the power.
Okay. It's funny because I think I would have answered differently at different stages of my life. Like right now, I think because of COVID and my dad actually just had a health scare. So I just like appreciate how important health is.
Yeah.
So I would wish for actually everyone in general just to have a happy and healthy life. That would be number 1.
Wow, what a generous wish.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean it's a wish, right? So might as well help everyone. And maybe because we're having hawker food, you know, like they work their entire lives making that one product or one dish, perfecting it their whole lives. I really wish that they would get more credit. And given that how much dedication, how much work goes into it, they should be financially stable.
I could not agree more. And you know, if you've watched any wish-related movie, you'll know that it's not good to blow through your 3 wishes in one go. So I'm gonna let you save your 3rd wish. And since you brought up hawker food, I think we should uncover what's
Do you want
under
me to
this
guess?
cloche. Oh yes.
Okay, like my nose is a bit too big for this.
I mean, what would you pair with this jasmine highball? It's got lychee, it's got jasmine, you know.
I smell something garlicky in there. So I don't want to keep saying chicken rice, but chicken rice has garlic. Maybe I just.
I think
am
you have a
hungry for
chicken rice craving. I'm gonna take you for chicken rice after this. But,
Yeah,
okay,
at some stage I'll get it right.
let's find out what's under this cloche.
Ooh.
Wow, it is. It's chicken and rice.
Yeah, it's
You're not
technically
too far off.
technically chicken and rice.
Wow.
I was half correct.
I can kind of understand the pairing of Briyani and the jasmine highball. You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah.
jasmine flowers.
Because this is very light, and I think like Briyani has a lot of spice, a lot of flavors. So maybe the jasmine highball kind of like cuts through all the heaviness,
Yeah.
the richness, the flavors.
Let's just try this out.
Yes, that's the only way to tell if it works,
Okay.
right?
Are you a
Oh, I
pourer?
thought you're gonna
What,
cheers
shall
me.
we? No,
Yeah.
I think
That's what they're here for, right?
that's what I'm here for. Okay, I'm a pourer. Are you a pourer? A pourer of the-
Yeah, I always do it over the rice because it needs to soak up some of that sauce.
Okay,
So,
Briyani
first
time.
bite.
Okay, I'm gonna try it with the jasmine highball. That really works.
Yeah, it's also the heat from the dal and the spices in the rice, like that freshness from the lychee in the drink cuts through everything. It's like a
Totally.
perfect pairing.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm very happy right now.
Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
But before you get too comfortable with your drink, what's that 3rd wish?
I realized that like speaking to a lot of friends that a lot of people don't have that, the ability to do what you love as a job. And I would wish for people to have that experience at least once in their life. You know, whether for a year or 2, or if you can make it a career, that's even better. But
Yeah.
just to be able to do something that you genuinely love is an amazing feeling. Yeah, so I wish that for everyone.
Oh, I love it. All your wishes are so selfless. Cheers to you.
Cheers, cheers. More cocktails.
More cocktails, our last one. I'm gonna go easier on
I'm
you.
already getting a little bit red, so.
Classic dry martini.
It's a bit too strong for me, but classics are classics for a reason, so I'm very happy to have this.
Seeing this actually reminds me of last episode. We had Roz on.
Ooh, I
And
love Roz, yeah.
She's a really close friend of yours, right?
yeah.
She said this is her favorite cocktail. So,
Yeah, very, very different cocktail styles. I like the lighter stuff and she likes the heavier stuff.
okay, we can drink this in tribute to Roz.
Yes.
Cheers. Cheers to Roz.
Cheers to Roz. I love it.
Ooh, this is really good. It's not too strong for me, actually.
Yeah, really smooth, you know,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
bite, delicious. And if you haven't seen our episode with Roz, make sure to watch episode 2 of the series and you can see a different version of the martini. I won't tell you which one, but I'm enjoying this.
Speaking of all the questions you've had for me, I believe I have a question for you as well. if you could set up a hawker stall of your own here in Singapore, what would you call the place and what would it serve?
Favorite thing to eat ever, I actually made a whole series about it on YouTube, is noodles. So I think I would do a hawker stall that just does different types of noodles.
Well, you have to pick one.
I have to pick one, no lah, like just noodles, you know, like
Okay, noodles in general.
noodles. Every week we'll have a different type of noodle.
That's a lot
It'll
of
be
work.
like noodle rotation. I
Okay.
mean, it's a fantasy, so what would you do? Is it the cocktail bar?
Well, I mean, I don't know how to make cocktails first and foremost, so I would have to learn. But I actually love prawn noodles. That's my favorite noodle dish. And I actually went to shadow a prawn noodle maker in Tekka Market. And the hours are like crazy. She gets in at like
I
1 or
know,
2
yeah.
a.m., boiling the soup, peeling the prawns. It's a lot of work. But you know, like she has a huge customer base where like people have been following her for like decades. Her family, her dad used to own the stall, so it's just nice to see like, oh, you know, like this customer used to eat my dad's prawn noodles and now I'm serving
Yeah.
him. There's that beautiful connection through time and through generations, right? And I think that's quite romantic as well.
So prawn noodles?
Prawn noodles,
Okay,
yes.
I'll be there because actually prawn noodles are my favorite also. Yes. Okay, well, speaking of hawker food, I really wonder what's under this cloche. Now I really hope it's prawn noodles. I don't know. You put it in my
It's a bit
head.
too flat, right?
What do
I'm
you
not gonna
think?
guess anymore because I've gotten 0 out of 2. So
You're not gonna guess chicken rice one more time?
okay, I'm just gonna say chicken rice just for consistency.
You
I
might
know
be
I'm
right.
gonna get it wrong,
Third
but
time's the charm, you never know. I'm gonna find out.
yeah. Ooh,
Oh!
chwee kueh. Okay, this is my favorite like breakfast staple.
I think this is gonna be a really good pairing, you know? Chwee kueh is like, it's so savory. I kind of think of it as one of the most savory Singaporean dishes because of the type of the preserved radish. It has that savoriness, but then also the garlic.
I don't know, I find chwee kueh like such an interesting dish. Like it's just steamed starch and then you're just like flavoring it.
Yeah.
And it's so interesting, right?
This is so Singaporean actually, when
It
you
is,
think about
yeah,
it. I
yeah.
rarely see it overseas.
Chai food is good.
Let me try this together. Wow. It makes it more intense. It really brings out that saltiness.
I think chai po is such a strong flavor and it makes sense to pair it with a strong cocktail because the chai po will overpower the last 2 cocktails.
Yes.
So this is very appropriate.
Oh, I love this. Again, now that when I eat chwee kueh, I'm gonna want a classic chai martini.
That's why we need a hawker stall that does cocktails.
All these pairings have been, to me, absolutely perfect, but we're not quite done with you yet. So we
Oh, okay.
actually have a rapid fire round. We're gonna give you 30 seconds to answer as many questions as you can, and you just say the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
Okay, maybe a little sip extra before you
You're
go
trying
on
to get me
to.
drunk.
That's how we get the rapid fire round going. These rapid fire questions have actually been here the whole time.
Ooh,
Surprise!
hidden in plain sight.
Yes, so I've got a
Okay.
bunch of them, and we're gonna put 30 seconds on the clock. We'll see how many you get through.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's start the timer. What's a meal you can whip up in no time?
Eggs.
Eggs. What kind of eggs?
It's rapid fire, you shouldn't.
Okay,
Scrambled.
Scramble. Okay.
Okay.
If you could choose to, where would you wake up tomorrow?
Japan.
Japan. You can carpool karaoke with any musician who's in the passenger seat.
Post Malone.
What's the way to your heart?
Food.
If you could compare yourself with any animal, which would it be and why?
Panda? I don't know why pandas are cute and
Okay, that's time. We've got 30 seconds. And thank you so much, Leonard, for being on the show.
thanks for having me.
I have one extra question on one of these.
Okay.
Which was your favorite pairing of today?
I want to say the first one, the omelette and the French meal, because I love omelette generally, and I think the French meal was like such a nice pairing, and it's my kind of drink. It's very citrusy and light, and something that you can have every day.
Something you're gonna have in the future?
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here, for eating and drinking with me. And thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time joining us on the series, don't forget to watch the other episodes and catch up with everything that we've eaten and drunk so far. Thank you for spending some time with us, and we'll see you another time.